The largest karting street race in America will hit downtown Rock Island this weekend.
Yeah, we're talking about the XTREAM Rock Island Grand Prix. And joining us this afternoon is Grand Prix President Roger Ruthart. Right. Am I saying that correct? Okay. So, Roger, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate having you back to talk about such a fun event. There's already a lot going on in the district right now to prepare for it. This brings in drivers from all over the world.
Right. We have every year people from coast to coast, and we have a driver this year from Bermuda who's been here before. The challenge remains, we're still sort of coming out of COVID when it comes to talking about Canada, but other than that, you know, we should have a real good turnout with people from all over.
Well, there's many parts of the event, and it's a big deal to win it, right?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. It's one of the biggest karting events in the country, or in North America, and kart racing is sort of where a lot of people who go on to NASCAR and IndyCar and that, they sort of learn their racing craft, and then as they get older they move on to cars. But a lot of people just like to race in a kart. It's got the same feel as driving a Formula One car. I mean, we have cars that'll go over 80 miles an hour through the downtown streets of Rock Island.
Over 80.
Right.
That's insane.
So, and even the slower classes will be 60. So it's a lot of action, a lot of excitement, a lot of stuff going on downtown.
Wow, I can't even imagine seeing, because when you really think about driving through downtown Rock Island, I mean, you really shouldn't be going over 25. So actually seeing this going on would be almost bizarre.
Right, and the one-way streets are gone now too, so at least for the weekend.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so we talked about how fast they're going to be flying through there, so I think that even people that may not have an interest in this or didn't know they had an interest in this, that's going to be something that people will love to see, especially little kids and families. We got to talk a little bit about the businesses in the District of Rock Island. This has got to be just huge for them.
Absolutely. I mean, the reason the event was created in the first place was because there was nothing going on a holiday weekend in Rock Island. Restaurants were closed, the Holiday Inn was empty and all that. So it was really the goal has been to try and benefit the businesses. And we went through a period there with COVID where even like last year we came out of COVID and we had the race, but we didn't have vendors because they couldn't hire people, and some of the stores were closed because they couldn't hire people, and we didn't have beer vendors, and they didn't have nighttime concerts or any of that. Well, all of that's back this year, so we really see it as a sort of opportunity for downtown Rock Island to really show what it has to offer.
Where will the Trackside Bash be happening, the party?
That's on the plaza where everybody has been going to concerts probably all since they were young, but yeah, some of the bars have organized that, and also there's going to be some vendors there. So they started last night and had a decent show, and they'll be going Friday and Saturday night too, from 6 to 11. So it's not the late night concerts that you might be used to down there, but at least we get the racers home to bed.
Yeah, it's late enough, right?
Yeah.
11? That sounds pretty late.
How many participants do you expect this year?
On the racing side, probably we have about 200 entries, which is, I mean, our biggest year we had over 400. So, but it's a decent size for a spectator event. I mean, spectators won't really notice a difference. It's actually, I think, more fun to watch the racing when you have an average number of carts than when you have so many they can't pass or turn or anything like that. So, I mean, it's going to be a fun weekend, and we're going to sort of take it from there. But
yeah, that sounds like it's going to be amazing. We should let people know as well. There's a little bit of construction going on downtown, so parking could be tricky. You are encouraged to park either in the city parking garage or the Modern Woodman office parking lot. And here are the details one more time. The party is underway in the district now. Racing happens Saturday and Sunday, and don't forget about the Trackside Bash that Jake talked about, taking place each night, including tonight. Roger, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here.
We'll see you down there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.